I believe the intended audience of this passage is for adult Americans who can reflect on their own childhood. Also, it seems she is writing it for herself, to help her make sense of her own childhood and how it has shaped the adult she has become. Dillard writes an American childhood to capture a moment in her life that was significant for her. She also shares with her audience the idea that adults rarely throw themselves into anything as totally as she did when she was running from the man in the Buick. Also, Dillard discusses the idea of fairness and rightness in her memoir. When she makes the ice ball, she enjoys it, but she knows that she cannot use the snowball because it would not be fair. Later, when the man catches her and Mikey, they do not run because they are playing by the rules, as said on page 92. It seems that Dillard sees this following of the rules as crucial to the happiness she experienced at this time. If she used an ice ball to hit the Buick, thereby breaking the rules, she might have damaged the car, and the chase would have been about seeking reparation rather than the thrill of the chase for its own sake. And if she and Mikey had run even after the man had caught them, the man would be an image that haunted her, waiting to find her on other snowy days, rather than a hero who represented the glory of giving something your all. The setting in the story is a snowy neighborhood in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Dillard expresses her belief that adults, perhaps only American adults, do not approach life with the tenacity that it takes to win in football. She describes this chase as her absolute focus on the chase as the happiest moment in her life. The man chasing her becomes her hero rather than an enemy because he has what she describes as the courage it takes to be a good football player. Dillard describes the sound of her feet crunching the snow on the ground. She also describes in detail the man chasing her, his clothes, his body type, his hair color, his height, and the way the snow clung to different areas of the man's clothing as they were being chased. She also describes his breathing, the way he moves, and the way he speaks to them when he finally catches them. Throughout the story, Dillard describes the neighborhood, their sopping mittens, their names of the streets, and the kinds of boys who lived on these streets. The trash cans and the thorny bushes, eventually calling her neighborhood a labyrinth of 10 blocks, as stated on page 92, through which she and Mikey are being chased in.